What's up? I'm Johnny Old School April.
What's up? I'm John. I'm the drummer.
What's happening? I'm Mike, guitar player for Stained.
What's up? I'm Aaron.
Band's been together with Johnny for about 3.5 years, and we had a bass player for that before that for about a year or so. It just didn't work out, and we got rid of him. Johnny stepped in. We had an independent release we put out before this called Tormented. That came out at the end of '96. We were traveling around trying to support that record, and that's when we got a gig with Limp Bizkit towards the end of '97, and that's when Fred Durst first saw the band and was down with the show and decided he wanted to take us to Flip and help get us signed, which he obviously did. The fact that Fred was totally offended by the artwork on the cover of our first CD, Aaron gave Fred a copy of it when we got to the gig, and about 20 minutes before we went on, Fred came up to Aaron and myself and basically just freaked out on us. He's like, "What's your fucking deal? What are you, Satan worshippers?" And just took the CD, threw it across the bar. He's like, "You guys are fucking whack," and tried to get us thrown off the bill. Didn't work. We got to play, and he pulled a complete 180 by the end of the set. He actually stood on the side of the stage the whole time, and when we got off stage, he was like, "Wow, you guys are one of the best bands I've seen in a while."
The pimp dog.
There was about a month that I tried calling Fred and couldn't get a hold of him, and they were playing a show of the Deftones, and we had a new demo tape that we had just finished. It was the night before Thanksgiving, and I said, "Hey, why don't we just go down to the show and we'll drop off the tape to him and see if he likes the new stuff." So we went down there, didn't even see Fred, left the tape with Lee, and went home, and like 2:30 in the morning my phone rang and the music was blaring in the background. Actually, it was Spleen, I remember the song, and Fred's like, "I love it," and that's when he started calling back. We made arrangements to go down to Jacksonville and work on some songs with him, and yeah, like you said, we left the day after Christmas, and we literally welcomed to Florida and heard like this noise like come through the whole van, and the van just shut off, coasted off the road. It was like 12:30 at night. Called Fred in a tow truck and got towed to his house.
They're all basically all of our stuff just slammed together, influences from all of us. I write all the lyrics. Mike usually comes up with the core of the song, the chords and stuff like that, and then these guys put their touches on it. And it's usually improv to begin with, or I just start singing stuff once they're done with everything that they've set out to accomplish.
That's a fat ride.
Fred sent us in the right direction. We were more on a heavy all the time playing before, and now it has some peaks and valleys to it where it'll bring you up and down. And Terry pretty much like just tweaked all the sounds out, and if he didn't really like a spot, he'd say so, but he wasn't trying to change anything, you know what I mean? It was really cool. Great guy to work with. Yeah, I put a lot of shit on the line for that. Talked about a lot of shit that I hadn't talked about before. The kids can relate and feel very similar enough to the point where it would help them through a situation like that, and everything else just right here, man. Makes me kind of sad because they can relate to it. It's a vent for me. I think it's a vent for all of us. If I could think of something to complain about, I couldn't complain about it anyways. Straight up. I am living my dreams right now, man. It's fucking killer. To have been a fan a year ago, to have just been another fan and now to have what I used to be coming up to me, like, I'm just, just you or me or any other Joe Schmo standing on the street. This is actually our bus. That was Matt's bus that we were on before. This is our bus.
right here.
But we rented it out. We rented it out to a family for a little while, and they needed sleep.
We're trying to make some extra cash,
So
so we figured we let them sleep in it for.
we can't bother them right now.
It's this thing that trips you out. It's like, you know,
Such a trip,
these
man.
kids just come up to you and they're just like, oh my god, I can't believe I'm talking. Just like, what do you mean? I was just like these normal, you know what I mean? There's no reason to. It's like this starstruck thing. It's really weird. It's like I do an online thing with an email address, and I respond to people, and I'll get them back like, oh my god, I can't believe that somebody responded. You know what I mean? That they responded. So it's pretty cool. I mean, because it obviously means a lot to them. It's like, can I ever meet you and get your autograph? It's like, absolutely. I mean, if we can't take you know, an hour after you're done playing, you know what I mean, to just sign some shit, there's something wrong, you know.
Everybody has dreams, right? That's what we're striving to step up to. We can dream.
Seeing, especially when we just did the Kid Rock tour, I mean, it's amazing how quickly things change. We did that Kid Rock tour. We started March 18th on that thing, and where they went from when that started to now, I mean, he's just fucking blown up, man. Unbelievable. You know, so it should be a
God
great
bless
tour.
him.
And once
my boy.
once people hear this new Limp Bizkit record, oh my god, it's fucking amazing. It's amazing. It's like one of the best records I've heard in a long, long time.
Lip Service. Pioneers of fashion for fashion freaks. We're dishing out more crap for the masses via the World Wide Web. Visit the hottest fucking clothing site on the internet at www.lipservice.com. Also available at the finest boutiques and of course, Hot Topic. Buy or die.